Barcelona's winter revolution has begun. 5 transfer deals have been placed on the club's table, including a confirmed defender and striker, to strengthen the team. Meanwhile, 4 players will leave the club, some in January, and others on free transfers at the end of the season. In addition, 2 players will return from loan spells. One will have his loan terminated early for technical reasons, while the other will return by personal choice. Now, let's introduce the players who will depart, those who will return, and the new stars expected to arrive. Welcome, my friends. The players leaving the team. Ter Stegen. The goalkeeper is facing a decisive turning point in his career. 3 months after undergoing back surgery, the German keeper has started to feel that his position at both Barcelona and the national team is under threat. Ter Stegen has decided to leave temporarily in January on loan to avoid losing his place in the national squad for the World Cup. Staying on the bench would weaken his chances, while Hansi Flick seems inclined to rely on Juan Garcia and the Polish goalkeeper as his first choices between the posts. He is now closer to joining Chelsea. Andreas Christensen. The player is no longer a priority for contract renewal at Barcelona. The Danish defender, who arrived in the summer as one of the main pillars of the back line, now finds himself in a completely different situation. According to Sport newspaper, the management prefers to wait, following a dip in his performances and recurring injuries that have raised doubts about his fitness and reliability. The player wants to stay, but the club sees no reason to renew his contract at this stage. His repeated absences have reduced his technical importance and turned his role from a key figure into one of uncertainty. Now the question is, can Christensen regain his form, or is Barcelona moving on towards a more dependable alternative? Robert Lewandowski. Robert Lewandowski does not want his Barcelona chapter to end just yet. The Polish striker, now past the midpoint of his career, is willing to take a pay cut and accept a secondary role for one more season at Camp Nou. However, the situation is complicated. Early season injuries have raised doubts about his physical readiness, while the club has yet to make a final decision regarding his future. Now the question is, will the player's desire align with Barcelona's plans, or will this story conclude with a farewell season? Ansu Fati. Fati is shining in the French league, enjoying his best season in 4 years. The young star has become a key figure at Monaco, putting the club in a position to buy him for just €11 million. A modest sum compared to his current market value, which has doubled. Sporting director Thiago Scuro emphasized that no decision has been made yet, noting that the priority is for Fati to maintain his current level of performance. The agreement with Barcelona provides Monaco with legal protection, but leaves room for a strategic decision before the end of May. Now the question is, will Monaco close the door on Barcelona or keep options open for further negotiations? Players returning from loan. Hector Fort. Fort's loan move to Elche has not gone as Barcelona had hoped. The young defender played only 91 minutes before an early injury halted his progress, turning what was meant to be a springboard for his career into an uncertain spell. The goal had been to give Fort regular playing time away from Hansi Flick's crowded squad, but the reality proved different. Limited opportunities, a lack of stability, and an injury that deepened the doubts. Now, with January approaching, the loan is being reviewed internally, with the possibility of an early termination. Iñaki Peña. The goalkeeper has announced his desire to return to Barcelona after the end of his loan spell with Elche. The international keeper stated, "I would like to return to Barcelona. At Barca, I never felt that anyone underestimated me." Peña has impressed with Elche, which has boosted his confidence, yet he has not forgotten his value at the Catalan club. Players joining the team. Nico Schlotterbeck. Hansi Flick is reshaping Barcelona's defensive plans, placing Nico Schlotterbeck at the top of his list of priorities. According to a report by Fichajes, the German coach has asked the management to make a financial effort to secure the 25-year-old centre-back. Schlotterbeck is under contract with his club until 2027, but as he enters the second half of that deal, signs have emerged suggesting a possible transfer. However, the deal will not be easy. It requires careful financial balance, which adds complexity to the negotiations and turns ambition into a real challenge. Now the question is, will Barcelona manage to convince the German club and overcome the financial hurdle? Daniel Munoz. Barcelona have set their summer priorities and are moving towards Munoz. The club is prepared to submit a €30 million offer for the Colombian star, who combines both defensive and attacking qualities, making him a versatile option to strengthen the midfield and defense. Yet the path will not be easy. Atletico Madrid are pushing as direct competitors, while Muñoz's desire to join the Catalans gives Barcelona a significant advantage. Therefore, completing the deal in January or reaching a preliminary agreement to secure the player before any competing offers arrive has become the club's focus. Serhou Guirassy. Hansi Flick has placed Serhou Guirassy on his radar. The 29-year-old striker has proven his strength and energy against Barcelona, scoring 5 goals in just 3 encounters, leaving a strong impression on the German coach. Guirassy is under contract with Borussia Dortmund until 2028, with a release clause set at €70 million. At his current age, he does not rule out a move to a major European club in pursuit of trophies, making the deal possible, though financially complicated. Now the question is, will Barcelona make the right offer before other clubs step in? Dusan Vlahovic. The Serbian striker, the same age as Alvarez and Haaland, is a natural goal-scorer. His contract with Juventus expires on the 30th of June, and he has no intention of renewing it, opening up the ideal transfer window. The opportunity is clear, an almost free transfer that could strengthen Barcelona's attacking line. However, the challenge is twofold. Competition will be fierce, and both Vlahovic's salary and signing bonus will be high, as the player seeks to raise his market value following a strong start to the season. Now the question is, can Barcelona turn this opportunity into a completed deal before the big clubs make their move? Etta Eyong. The player was an option last summer after an impressive season with Villarreal, but Barcelona failed to sign him, and he joined Levante instead for just €3 million. His contract with Levante runs until 2029, with a release clause of €30 million, meaning any attempt to bring him back would require a carefully planned financial move. Now the question is, will Barcelona try to re-sign Etta Eyong before the cost of the deal rises? And with that, we come to the end of today's video. See you soon in a new one.